No position in American sports. And the Mustangs will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Cardinal offense will take the field to get things underway. We've got a battle that you two are going to love, and so is everybody else. Defense, as they say, something's got to give, Jesse.
Yeah, this is a classic example here of the unstoppable force versus the immovable object, right? Something has got to give, and you really got to dive into the X's and O's in a game like this because every single individual matchup on the field matters when these two teams play each other.
Yeah, and these are just fun, right? Like great versus great. Like who's going to win and which style's going to prevail. Both these teams have been able to impose their will week after week on their opponents. Now, high-powered matchup. Who's going to get the win?
Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first down. And it's sucked out. Offense scoops it up and still going. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. They go to the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The Cardinal will have to come up with a huge play to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another first down. From the gun, the running back has it. Fights off a defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The play action fake. Here's a heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And early in the game, I love when you set the tone and make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. Nice job getting him on the ground, getting your first sack of the day. Listen, they had 3 last week, but they want to continue to build on that number and keep getting it higher, and that's a great start.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And it's hard to imagine starting a game any better than this defense has. 2 sacks on the opening drive of the game. Something that they pride themselves on. If they get you in these types of situations, they can pin their ears back and get after you. They've got multiple guys that can be a factor when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You're seeing that very early here in this game.
He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So the SMU Mustangs offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through it.
breaks into the open. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. Quick step and go. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. And the Mustangs come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Still on. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Give the defense a lot of credit on that one. A little bit of bend, don't break here in the opening drive of the game. They gave up some yards. They were down inside their own red zone. But on that critical third down, phenomenal effort individually to win his one-on-one, get to the quarterback and bring him down to the ground and really try to take some air out of this offense.
Splits the uprights. Good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab down the middle. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Mustangs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. They'll get him stopped at the... Makes the grab.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
And the Mustangs come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And I think when you got a quarterback that's this fast, he knows I can get out of any situation, kind of like Superman, but he got caught. He found the kryptonite. The rush got home. You got to keep chasing this kind of guy, and that is a huge loss for this offense.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. The lead is 6 in the first.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He'll bring it out. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They've got a first down here to open the period. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They'll try. Stanford quickly to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Hauls it in. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. Snaps it in the shotgun. Going for 6. Touchdown, Stanford! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
When the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. ULM looked less like a group of Warhawks and more like a bunch of road warriors in a solid victory. This team almost always plays tough in Monroe, and today they found a way outside of Malone Stadium. One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the Sun Belt.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires left. A strike downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to keep it in the air. Right on target this time. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got an open man. Touchdown, SMU! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Stanford to the line on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And that's first down.
Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Complete downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bruce. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college.
The players this week, they were on high. Like you could tell, they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
The Mustangs will line it up on 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Montgomery. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Zings it complete to the right. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. The Cardinal come to the line, facing third and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He'll go out of bounds right at the 36-yard line, and the running game making its presence felt.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Gets the toe down, but didn't go forward at all. Stanford lines up to punt it away. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Bruce. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Gonna look downfield again. He's got an open man. Touchdown, SMU! And they take it in for 6 more points. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. UTSA has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up 14 over Army.
Running to Green.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Makes the grab. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. At the 45, on his way. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down. They're working that left side. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. It's complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Stanford wants to push the pace. Looking downfield very late in the half. He wants it all. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this